Welcome back. Now, if you haven't heard it yet, the 31st of May is World No Tobacco Day.
Now, we hear it every day. Quit smoking because it's not good for you, you live longer, you don't have to get your teeth polished that often, etc., etc., etc.
But from previous discussions that we've had with various experts, quitting smoking really is a decision that an individual and only that individual can make and stick to. It's really mind over matter.
But what if you meet a man called the cigarette slayer and the S2QS concept?
Now, that sounds all very sexy and scary at the same time, so why don't we bring him on, Joe?
Yes, please welcome the cigarette slayer himself, Julian Leicester. Welcome to the show. Now, before we go any further, tell us how you got that name.
Well, it's actually the whole name cigarette slayer was actually the concept of making people become cigarette slayer, but it's sticked on.
Right.
And over the years, the people say, you're the cigarette slayer because you're going there teaching people how to be the cigarette slayer. And so that's how it's been 9 years now.
Okay, so this is metaphorical because you actually work with a concept that stands for S2QS. What does that stand for?
You know, everybody's into buzzwords, and it's a technical word because I'm trying to do stop smoking in a technology way, and it's the science to quit smoking.
The science to quit
smoking. So S2QS, right? Okay.
Yes, that's what it means.
Now that sounds very mumbo jumbo to me.
No, well, actually, the reason why I use the science to quit smoking is because I want to come up with it was my quest to come up with a program that can work with people who want to quit smoking and people who don't want to quit smoking, and it teaches and intervenes in a very uniform way, because when you put a science and you got a concept and it can be rolled out smoothly, then this is something that it can be scaled out and go nationwide.
Oh.
Yes, so it's not limited to a clinical room or some apparatus or something like that.
You've got to be very intrigued. So what is the science behind this concept?
You see, one of we are looking at, whenever we talk of stop smoking, it's about you're going to die or something.
Right. Usually.
Or you're going to go to fix something or something like that, yes? Or pop in something. Now, I'm taking it from a different twist. Stop smoking is a wastage. One is on the financial side. So we're looking at turning the ash to cash.
Turning the ash to cash. There we go.
And cash means change of smoking habit.
Right.
Anyway. Yes. And the other concept we're looking at is basically conditioned memory. You see, smoking developed and it went rampant during the World Wars. It was then when a couple of things were bicycled into mankind's mind. One is, the only honorable way to die, soldier boy, is to have a fact, my last wish. Yes. So I get sometimes clients, people are suffering from cancer, they just still don't want to give up cigarette because it's still there. The other thing is also when people are tired and stressed, take a break is fact time.
That's right.
Yes. So the concept here is whenever you're in rest or you got nothing to do, smoke. So that has been the branding in the mind. Then there's also motivation. Yeah, when you're out there to go for anything, you got to take a cigarette first. Yeah, and of course entertainment, socializing. So looking at all this four very strong branding, I call it conditioned memory that's been put into society to man, and it's been marketed, it's been branded. They're so intense that it's become a norm. You know, you fake it till you make it. So everybody now sees smoking as something that's been part of society. It's like living, you see.
Well, despite the fact that we've got all these campaigns saying how bad it is and how this is what's going to happen to your lungs. We've got pictures showing babies, you know, and all these gory images, and yet it's still not getting embedded into your mind.
So it is basically, I'm taking the concept from not from the physical addiction, but into the mental addiction.
I mean, I just want to put that across because it is a drug. You know, nicotine, it's an addiction, no matter how you look at it. You know, it is, you are addicted to it.
It's a very poisonous drug. Yes, and
that slowly kills.
And it's because you see, if you give someone cyanide, they say, oh no, I don't want it. you consciously are critical.
Right.
Yeah? But if you give them a cigarette, it's okay because it's slow motion suicide someday, one day.
Okay, when you put it that way, it does sound gory.
Okay, so talk us through one of your sessions, or with somebody who's trying to quit smoking. How do you start this off?
Yeah,
first of all, do they have to come to you wanting to quit?
Well, intention is very important. Yes, but like I tell people, the first thing, the hardest and the most expensive part of quit smoking is to get people to come first.
Right.
Yes. Every smoking product service out there is good. Yeah, the only thing is people are not coming forward to it. Yeah. So the first thing when they come in, I put them on 4 steps.
Okay.
One is I work with their conscious mind. See, when people come in for any program, they'll say, "Oh, okay, I'll give it a try. Let's see how it goes. Maybe this time it'll work." You know, that's not good enough. You got to center the mind. We got to sharpen the mind to a mission. Because when you can see the vision and mission that I can see myself quitting and I'm going to act on it quitting, then you're ready to start.
Right.
Because the conscious mind is always the trainer to the subconscious mind. That means the habitual mind. Okay. All right. Then we go into the second stage where we work with the subconscious mind and we help to unwire and disassociate the habit.
Okay.
Okay, there are mind techniques on that. And the third part is most of my clients will always say, "You know, Julian, when I work with you, everything is okay in your room."
Right.
Yes. But when I go out there, that's it, you know. So I nickname my room the Eye of the Hurricane. Clear blue skies, sunny days, but outside is the storm, you know. So what I realized was, in order to help to prevent anti-relapse, we work with coaching them to work with state management, with urge management, and at the same time we also get them to how to handle peer pressure. Because most of the time peers are no problem. You created their response to you.
Right.
Yes. If you wanted to stop, then you don't go and with people who still give you that, you see.
So you
for
have
a while
to
you got to
disassociate yourself from it.
Yes, absolutely.
Julian, out of curiosity, were you an ex-smoker?
Yes, I did it, and it just messed up my lungs a bit, and you can see me breathing heavy, and it's simply because for that I'm very passionate about this.
Right. So how long have you been doing this?
About 9 years, and what I've been doing is I've been doing seminars, I've been doing workshops, I've been doing. I'm also my friend. It's now the buzzword, the Tony Stark for my cigarette slayer piece. So I come up with software, with apparatus, all in the future making, and I got a team of technicians, and we are working. That's why I said it's a technology-based thing.
Right.
Yes, so that what we want to do is we want to brand anti-smoking in the mind. So the future will be everyone being taught how to quit smoking. The people who want to quit smoking, they have an intervention method, and the people who don't want to quit smoking, they'll be taught how to quit smoking, so that one day when they are ready, they know how to do it.
Okay, when you talk about training the mind, during a session, do you do exercises with your clients? What sort? I'm just trying
to... Is there homework to bring back home?
No.
I'm just trying to paint a picture for the viewers.
Okay, sure.
How this is done.
Okay, this is how it is. I give them ideas. See, every smoker is like in a room. Yeah. Now you go bang against the wall, and that's willpower.
Yeah,
and you break through that wall. And when you come out there, someone offers you, "Here, buddy, here's another cigarette. Since you did well," and that pushes you back in the wall. And then second time you try it, "Oh, the last time hurt, and I'm disappointed. I don't want to do that." Yes.
Just like Pavlov's conditioning when you buzz the mouse.
So the other way is probably Windows. You can jump out there and try all kinds of product out there available. If you fall down and you manage to walk out free, good for you. Yeah. But if you don't, then most probably you'll get back into your smoking room again. Now, I'm saying this is how I work. If I can position you to the door, the door is the easiest way out of any room. And I tell them, freedom is the strength of character to do the right thing.
Right.
Yes. Freedom is to be able to see precisely where you want to go and take your world-class commitment